What's up, bikes? On this Western Wednesday, we're joined with head coach of women's rowing, Courtney Moeller. We have a big weekend coming up, heading to the WIRA Championships. So to start us off, Courtney, what are the WIRA Championships and what boats are you taking this year?
The WIRA Championships are our first championship regatta of the season. It's the Western Intercollegiate Rowing Association Championship, so it's an opportunity for us to race against Division II, Division III, and club teams from all over the West Coast, and in some cases against Division I programs. We're taking our Varsity 8, our Varsity 4, our second Varsity 8, and our Novice 4.
Coming off of a national title winning season last year and some pretty solid performances in the early season regattas, what are some new things we can look forward to for the upcoming WIRA Championship?
Well, each year is different regardless of the number of returners we have on the team. So we're really looking forward to finally having our top speed in our boats and seeing how they can perform against other crews. Also really excited for the novices to be able to race in an event of their own caliber. They haven't had that opportunity yet this year, and it's been a long time since we've rowed in that event.
How has the team been preparing for the WIRA Championship, and what have been some of the goals?
This year's been really unusual. Our calendar has had 2 races really early in the season, and then we've had a long homestand where we haven't had any competition. So we've been at home on Lake Samish training by ourselves for about 5 weeks before we head down to WIRA. So hopefully we've picked up quite a bit of speed since our 2-a-days during spring break, our post-spring break training and seat racing. So we're really excited to test our speed and where we're at this point of the season. And it should be a really fun weekend. It's always great to go down to Lake Natoma. It's one of our favorite race courses.
What are your expectations for the team's performance, and how do you define success at an event like this?
Success, I mean, it's easy to say that we want to win, but really I want to see the crews perform their best to put together all the hard work that they've done on Lake Samish and really execute their race plans. We can't control what the other crews or teams have done or what their speed is. So as long as we go out, perform our best, and execute the race plans according to the coxswains and what the coaches have put together, then that's all that we can ask for.
What role have team dynamics and vibes played this season, both on and off the water?
Team vibes are a huge part of rowing. Last year's crew was known as the friendship boat or the freight train. They kind of had a split personality there. This year we have quite a few returners on the team. So Maddie B, our assistant coach, had a great analogy that last year was like our first date, and now we're in a committed relationship. So we are working through those relationships and finding how we can continue to push each other, even though we've been together for a long time. So I think the vibes are good, the chemistry is good. We have a lot of great novices on the team that are really helping to push the top end. And so, yeah, the vibes are good, and it feels like things are really starting to click, especially the last week or two.
Definitely agree. What is something special about each boat that you have racing at WIRA?
Well, like I said, the Novice 4, we haven't raced that event in a long time, and so it's a really great opportunity for them. The 4 of those novices, all but one, are brand new to the sport, so they didn't row before walking onto Western's campus, so it's a great opportunity for them to row against other athletes that are in the same boat, literally. So we're excited about that. They've performed really well in the second Varsity 4 and the third Varsity 4 in an earlier race this season, so I think that will be a really good opportunity for them. The second Varsity 8 is a really special boat. It has some novices, some returners, some older athletes in the boat that are new to our team, so it will be their first opportunity to race together against other crews of that same category, so that will be a really good opportunity for them. And then the Varsity 8 and Varsity 4 are what we end up traveling with at the end of the season, and hopefully we'll qualify for the national championships. So those 2 boats, while they're different sizes and different speeds, they're kind of one unit working together. So for both of them, like I said earlier, we're trying to just see where their speed is and where it stacks up to these other crews. I think that those two boats have a lot of experience in them, probably more so than we've had in years past. So that's really exciting. And I think that they have, like I said, some good vibes going on. So I think we're all definitely ready to get down there and get to work.
Yeah, that's it for all our questions. Thanks for joining us today, and good luck this weekend.
Thanks. Go Vikes.